Yo, what's going on, people? We're back. Finally got some of this crew action. This is the only reason I bought 2K15 was to play crew. None of my peoples are on the 360 anymore. It's pretty much just me. So I had to go out here and find some people to run with. Find a new group of guys to play with. Ran into these guys. Go ahead and get this layup in. And that's my boy, of course, Roderick Yang. He's out here, man. He's got the nice perm. Everything's clean, man. He's clean cut. And that's mostly the main reason why I haven't touched the My Team. I need my VC to get my My Player right and hit the 360 windmill. That dude is nice. That point guard that we have, he's good. Shoots the ball a little bit too much, but he's pretty good. He's a lot like somebody I used to play with, except he hits a lot more shots than the guy that I used to play with. They shoot about the same amount of shots, but he hits a lot more of them. And the power forward, that dude is a monster. He is really good. Got a jump shot, controls the glass, finishes at the rim. Like, that dude's a beast. Then you got me, the glue that holds everything together, as always. Do all the little things, play the defense, finishing at the rim. Let me get those. We're gonna taunt the crowd a little bit. So, I mean, there's more of us. There's a lot of different people in the crew. There's gonna be a lot of different people in the videos, depending on which ones I record and which ones I choose to upload. There's a different mix of guys that I play with. There's probably around 7 to 8 guys that I play with. You know, it just depends on who's on when. But for this game, there was only 3. We were only 3 on, so went ahead and played these games. And the good thing about these few games were that these weren't laggy. Like all of the games I've played up to this point were either incredibly laggy or laggy enough to not be enjoyable. And this one was fairly lag free. So this is I don't know if they did something to the servers, I have no idea. But there's not a lot of lag, so that's always a good thing. And obviously the first few games were kind of tough because, you know, my dude wasn't where he is now. He's a lot better now than he was. And, you know, obviously getting used to playing with a bunch of new dudes that I've never played with or talked to before. You know, it'd probably be a lot different if you know, certain people were still on the 360, but they're not. So I got to move on, make some new friends. And I will say that these guys, they're pretty cool. You know, jump in a party with them. You can talk, you know, talk about whatever, shoot the shit, have fun. They don't play like assholes all the time on the court. Let me go ahead and get that DeAndre Jordan. You don't want that. But kick that one up. Hey man, that dude is nice. And that was just an ugly shot. I don't know why I shot that. So yeah, getting used to playing with some new people. It took a little getting used to. It took maybe a game or two. Well, more than a game or two. It took a little bit more than a week to kind of get the crew thing started with, you know, recruiting everybody, and don't know how I didn't knock this pass away. You know, recruiting everybody, getting everybody in the games, and adding everybody, getting everybody bumping their guys up. So it took a little bit longer than expected to kind of get this thing started, get it off the ground. And then top it all off, the point guard, he's gone. He just, I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. And then eventually the game is going to kick him out. I don't know if that's something that they put in, that maybe if you don't press a button after so long, it just kicks you out. Which is good, because I remember I used to play a lot of team up back in the day, and then you would always get into a game of like maybe 6, 7, 8 people, and there's always that one dude who just sits there and doesn't do anything, and is just in there to just either just be a jerk, get that out of here, or you know, just in there just to get the quick VC or whatever. I don't know. So I'm glad they kind of put that in there, if that is the case, or maybe he just lagged out. I don't know. But another thing I will say, I'm glad they put the historic teams up there. It's a little bit different than the crew back in 2K11. It's a little bit different because like back you used to be able to, you didn't even really need a my player. Let me go ahead and get this N1 real quick. You didn't even need a my player to play crew. You could just go out here and play with you know, like you could just pick the starter. Like if you were to play with the Lakers, go ahead and you want to play with the Lakers, you could go play with Kobe and whoever, like pick the Cavs, play with LeBron, or, you know what I'm saying? You could do that. Now in this game, if you put your guy in there to start, you see that dude just knocks me to the ground and messes up my perm. I don't appreciate that one bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this 3. It says very early. I say right on time. Cash money. Let me get those. Where, you know, if your dude is you go ahead and use your guy, you can't use the starter at that position. So it's like you're basically the starter. So the starter disappears. Let me go get that, which is cool. That's cool with me. You know, I mean my dude is fine. I'm cool with using him the entire game. Not a problem to me. And to be honest, I mean, as far, you know, I'm glad they put the historic teams in there, just to put a different, you know, just like a different flavor on it. Like you can use different teams and go ahead and get that out of here. You know, like we have Hakeem, as you can see, him and Vernon Maxwell. A lot of people use Shaq and Kobe. We've run into that quite a bit. A lot of Shaq. That dude Shaq is ridiculous. You know, I wouldn't mind trying out some different guys, like maybe David Robinson. We ran into a Patrick Ewing and John Starks. But Blake Griffin trying to get this dunk, I say no thank you. Go ahead and get that out of here. But so far, now that the lag is gone, I'm liking it. We're going to go ahead and splash this. Splash, nigga. Throw the Gatorade on the coach real quick. We're going to walk away with this win, and I'm going to go ahead and scoop up this player of the game real quick. So thank y'all for watching. I'll be back soon with another video talking more about crew and all the like. So I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.